Alright, somebody in the last video said they appreciate how Swoozy puts on a whole fit to sit in a room and talk. Well, we don't do things halfway over here, player. You have different circles. You have your family, you have your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you have your inner circle of friends, and the next layer, and so on and so on. In one of these circles, you might have a toxic friend in there. Thing is, there's a lot of toxic people out there who are very charismatic and very cool, and that's how they infiltrate your circle. You'll never meet a toxic person for the first time and hear him say,
"Let's go kidnap puppies."
Another sign to look out for is they're never the villain. They are always the victim. The toxic friend I had in my circle, we're gonna call him Eric. He still has some friends convinced that he's not toxic. I started getting a little suspicioso the second time we hung out. And you know how it is, your friend brings some rando into your squad hangs and they're like, "Hey, this is Eric, everybody." The second time Eric came around, he said something that tipped me off. "Oh man, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being so nice, because all my other friends, they just cut me off." Instant flag. Holla, 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 holla. Everybody in your group of friends got together and decided to just cut you off all at the same time? Yup. Warning, warning. Because either one of two things are happening. Either all of them are the problem, or you are the problem. And one thing I know about toxic people is they're manipulators. They'll do something wrong and then try to convince you that you're in the wrong. And something else you need to look out for is they're very self-serving. They always want you to do stuff for them, or in some cases they only hit you up when they need something, but you can count on one hand the amount of times they've gone out of their way to do something for you. One of the friends in the squad was moving to a new building. They text the group chat, "Hey guys, I'm moving to Hollywood on Sunday, can anybody help?" I text back saying, "Got you, fam." Then they said, "Hey Eric, I'm actually moving into your building, can you help? Por favor?" Now, I'm gonna be in Long Beach all day with my girlfriend. As we're moving boxes up and down, the elevator doors open, and guess who Yup, Eric, not with his girlfriend, not in Long Beach. Strike one. Now, some of my circles, I have friend circles made up of only girls. I'm hanging out with some of these girls. Eric sees my Instagram story. "Yo, you need to introduce me to so-and-so. I love her videos." Ask them if they're all free to hang out tomorrow. Now, I'm not fully aware of his toxic levels just yet. I'm still sussing him out. I introduce him, we all hit it off. He's like, yo, let's start a group chat. About a week later, the girls text me, "Hey, we're by your condo. Can we come up?" Again, on my Instagram story, he sees we're all hanging out and he feels some type of way about it. Wow, thanks for the invite. Is he joking or being for real? And he's like, nah, it's cool. 5 minutes later, Eric has left the chat. Then something happens. All the girls that were there, they all stop what they're doing and they all start texting him individually like, "Oh my God, no, stop." I noticed this and I'm like, "Everybody stop what you're doing." Guys, this is exactly what he wants. This man has hung out with y'all once. He's acting like this because he wants to be the center of attention. Think about it. If this is how he's acting after hanging out with y'all once, y'all feed into this now and he's gonna have y'all wrapped around his pinky forever. So then they were like, "Dang, you're probably right." And they all stopped texting him, but still right too. One night we're having squad hangs, it's movie night. And you know how it is when you're with a group of friends and you're trying to pick a movie, that person's seen it and these two people haven't seen it, and you're trying to find a good movie that nobody's seen that everybody can agree on. So then we just say, "All right, Eric, you pick." Eric picks that scary movie, The Boy, about that possessed doll. 15 minutes into the movie, Eric goes, "Yo, this movie sucks. Alexis, give me your keys, I'm leaving." No, if you wanna leave, call an Uber. We're not even gonna talk about how this man picked the movie and is leaving now. So now we gotta pause the movie because this whole thing breaks out and he's getting mad because she won't give him the keys to her car. So he calls an Uber, he's mad, he leaves, and Alexis starts feeling bad. And as she goes to text him, I'm like, "Everybody stop! Emergency squad meeting, right now." Now this is the first time I'm voicing any concerns about Eric to any of our friends, so I'm a little concernical that I'm gonna look like the bad guy here. So I bust out all my notes and I share them with the group. Turns out, they all have stories too. Alright, now I have confirmation. This dude is actually kind of toxic. That's strike 3 for me, bro. Okay, you're out. Problem is, some of your toxic friends are rooted in so deep that they're almost unavoidable. So you gotta keep seeing them, and the only way to avoid being around them is to not show up to squad hangs. I said my piece though, so the squad can't say they're unaware. I have spoken. In future hangs, I start noticing Eric's doing this thing where he's trying to get the group to cancel certain people who have done him wrong. Yo, Omar is shady. Omar did me dirty. Yo, you watch yourself around Omar. Just keep your distance. The dude is shady. Then I noticed people in our squad starting to avoid this person. I mean, I said my piece. I voiced my concern. I have spoken. So fast forward, it's Eric's birthday and we're all hanging out. I bring my friend girl, tell him happy birthday, give him a present. Me and my friend girl stay on this side of the room. He stays on that side of the room. I'm not being antisocial, but I'm not being a social butterfly. Somehow, a debate starts. He says he never said something. My friend girl is like, actually, you said this on Twitter. Let me find the tweet real quick. As she starts scrolling, Eric, you could see him realizing that he went through all this huffing and puffing and is sinking in that he's about to be proven wrong in front of everybody in this room on his birthday. So this dude explodes. I don't care what you find. I never said it. You misunderstanding what I'm saying. Roddy, rah, blah, blah, blah. Snapped at her. Say whatever you want to say. Do whatever you want to do. To me, check your tone when you're coming at my friends. I'm very protective. I feel my inner thug jump. I catch him and sit him back down. But at this point, I get involved. Eric, you said it. I've seen the tweet she's talking about. I've heard you telling the story. Chill. But in that moment, dude was done. That is Steve right for. I have spoken. I'm gonna challenge y'all to do something. When you cut somebody out, keep them in a position to where you can help them, but they can't hurt you or take advantage of you. Limit their access to you. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not easy. There's a million lessons to learn from a million people around us. It's important to not just have people come in and exit your life and you learn nothing. Fast forward to a few weeks ago. So you remember Omar, the dude that Eric told us to distance ourselves from? I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw a shirt and I thought about him. So I called him up like, hey man, I need your shirt size and I need your address. I wanna send you a random care package. Randomly just wanted to do something nice for him. Swooze, are you serious right now? You have no idea how much this means to me right now, bro. I'm going through a lot. And not for nothing, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Eric told me and a few other people that you were shady and we need to like keep our distance from you, but bro, clearly you're a real one. Oh, he said that? Low key, starting to think he's the shady one. I have said my piece, I have voiced my concerns, I have spoken.